Good morning. I'm Victoria Savage, Nurse Savage on your side, your wisdom guided oracle. And we're having coffee with my beautiful Columbia mug from Guatape or Guatape. It was a lovely experience with my oldest daughter and her family. Good morning. Happy spring. An interesting set of cards so far, what I've seen coming up for us today. And the message is about spring cleaning. Um, Oftentimes we are prompted to get the house cleaned up, aired out from all the winter settling in, and then the yard and the vegetable garden and the flower beds, at least at my house. But this year, we personally are being prompted by our guides, our angels, companions to do some spring cleaning inside. And that is the energy that is stuck in us in various places. And we all have specific types of energies that um, we have been dealing with or that are beginning to come into our field to alert us that these certain areas in our lives need some looking at, need some cleanup work because they are holding us back. I'm going to take another sip. And this reading is going to show us some of the truths about that. I know Jeannie says, can I clone myself? I'm right there with you, babe. This year, because of the chest injury I had skiing, and then went skiing last weekend, which was wonderful. And I stayed upright, did not injure myself. But my fitness level had declined because of my lack of being able to do that continual work on the muscles. Anyway, I was very tense and sore, and then I tripped. So triggering some stuff. And so looking at the garden and the yard this year was a little disheartening for me because I'm not able to go out and do what I normally could. So it brought a lot of things into my field, but there were other things coming in and about a certain chakra in my body that has been blocked. And the truth is, it was like, I'm good with that. I didn't realize it was a block in the chakra, but this particular area of concern, because any of our chakras being blocked, is never a healthy thing for us because we want all of them to be open and functioning. And so I guess getting vulnerable, it is my creative chakra, my sacral chakra, my sex chakra. And being of the age I am, I'm going, yeah, I'm okay with that. I don't really need to explore that. But it kept coming up. And so it's like, yeah, you do need to explore that. You need to look at that a little bit more because any chakra being blocked is not the way we can walk through the world in our highest power, in our fullest ability to receive. And it kept, these little messages kept coming in. And so finally I did some looking at it. And truly, I was carrying my own physical trauma there, my father's extensive trauma in his background, his lineage, my mother's trauma. And so something that needed to be looking at. And that's what's going to be prompted for us to be looking at our stuff. The overarching theme that came in with this beautiful apparition tarot was the star. I don't know if you can see that. There we go. And the star is a lovely high vibe card. It is basically that connect with your higher powers, follow the guidance you're being given, and it's a very optimistic energy. So if you're being prompted to look at certain areas of your life, it can be financial trauma, it can be relational trauma, it can be employment trauma, and that is, our solar plexus. Each one of these, the financial trauma can be our ground, our root chakra. It can be relational, can be our heart chakra. Maybe we haven't been able to stand up for ourselves. Our throat chakra is blocked. And maybe we don't really believe we can get guidance from our higher power, our angels, our guides, companions, which would be that third eye chakra, possibly the crown chakra, for various reasons. And again, I go back to the prayer, the mantra: I'm open, I'm willing, I'm ready, guide me. Because we need that extra help to know what we need to do. How can I clear these? You may need to go to someone to help clear them. You may be able to do it yourself. It Just be open, willing, ready to be guided, and you will receive the insights and understandings you need to follow that path. I have an opportunity coming to me, and I've been working on increasing the number of opportunities. This opportunity came a while ago, and I went, I don't think so. And this time it was like, because I've been focusing on new opportunities to share what I've been able to glean from this lifetime, I looked at it again. It was like, okay, it is to be considered. I'm not 100% sure it is something for me. Um, we will see. But you will keep getting nudged in the area of the thing that you need to look at, that thing that needs to be addressed. And I can hear some of you going, yeah, I've got 100 of those things. It's like, nah, you really have a big thing, a one thing that is that thing that you want to do. And so, or you want to look at. So the star is saying you've got that supernatural guidance. You've got that ethereal guidance available if you will take advantage of it and begin to move forward, because it is very optimistic energy. The next card came up is the Hanged Man. And the Hanged Man is always about feeling like maybe you're stuck, you're in a position that is keeping you back. I'm going to read these. This is the Apparition Tarot, because truly I don't read. I've never taken the time to learn tarot, so I don't always understand. I mean, the Hangman I know can be us feeling like we're in a position of being held. Have you wondered why it feels like your gears are stuck? You were pedaling right along, eyes on the prize, and then your rushing river turned into a treadmill. The circumstances may not be ideal, but finding peace in what you are handed in this moment is important. So, with that overarching theme of the star going, things are going to open up. You really want to follow your guidance. You've been feeling like you've been just kind of stuck, or you've just entered into that place because there's something you need to focus on. So, open, willing, ready, make me aware of the thing that I need the focus in and that are coming to me over and over again, the things that keep coming up in your field. And the next part is, and look at these amazing cards, the Magician. What's coming up here is that magical part of you, the part that will do the changes once you've identified what it is that needs to be addressed. You are the alchemist, you are the wizard, you are the creator, the conscious creator in this life. So this is the time for you to own that by open, willing, ready, make me aware of what I'm creating with my words that I no longer would like to create, my thoughts, my beliefs, how my emotional life is working to create more of what I don't want to be doing, because we are doing that part. Many of us. One of the people I've been listening to a lot, Robert Gilbert. Okay, sorry, just got a text on something that I'd been working on last night. They will often pull me away, but you've got something you've been wanting to work on or being prompted to work on, or you're just feeling stuck and don't know what that thing is. You will continue to get insights if you are connected to your higher self, your higher power, to know those areas. And often they're the areas you least want to know about. That is the truth. This sacral chakra thing, it's like, oh, not just no, it's hell no. It's caused me a lot of distress throughout, particularly my younger years. But again, it's probably the thing that you need to address. And that open, willing, ready will invite your guides, angels, companions in to show you how, because the how isn't really within our realm, because we've got that humanness going. So they will come in and show you how to do what you want to do in this lifetime and show you the path to clearing the things that are standing in your way. Okay, discovering the truth. The sacred traveler card is coming through right now. You stand in the light of truth. And as you choose that truth, I do stand in the light of truth, more truths will come through. More of the inner guidance that you are seeking will come into your awareness. You'll become aware of it. The how, I was talking about that when that text came in. The how isn't our business. That's why you want to constantly invite your higher guides, angels, companions in. And you want to do a regular clearing of your energy as much as you are able to, which is focusing on that central meridian and the daily energy routine, which is so powerful in helping you become more subtle and balanced. And if you don't know what I'm talking about when I say the daily energy routine, it's a 7-minute routine that addresses your major meridians in your body and helps you become clearer and clearer in them. And what settles in is so subtle. That's why I will challenge people, just do it for 2 weeks every day, 7 minutes, maybe. It can probably be quicker than that. Well, I know it can be quicker than that because I do it. But you will begin to feel a subtle shift, more balanced feeling, more inner peace and settledness if you engage. If you would like the video where I teach you how to do that, direct message me your email and I will send it to you. And my challenge to you is, are you willing to do the work? That's not that much. Again, we talked the other day about that 5-minute. Oh no, I think I did that. I did talk about that. I sent it out in an email. If you will spend 5 minutes a day on yourself. So now you have 12 minutes a day. Really, can you not spend that? That's 1/5 of an hour out of your day. That's your challenge. The second traveler card, I love these. I just love how Creator plays with us. Clear the past, heal the present, rejuvenating rain. Clear away what's blocking you. And that intention, the power of your intention will bring through to you ways to do that. I've mentioned the retreat I'm having in May. I still have 3 spaces left. That is that perfect clearing launch point. So much. And people have said, 7 days is just too long. It's like, nope, it is just right. It is what it takes to do what we're going to do with you, to process what comes through, to let it settle in, and to continue that momentum on. So choose yourself and choose to start giving yourself 12 minutes a day to step into this spring cleaning that needs to be done for you to be clearer, more able to step into your passion, more aware of how that can happen to you. The how, again, if we give up to them, I'm open, willing, ready, guide me, we'll begin to see the how. The next card that came in is the devil. And people go, oh, I don't know about that. That devil card is all about death and renewal, the dying to the old way. And we're just, again, this whole amount of cards, these cards are telling us, and look at the major arcana, all of these are huge royal cards with incredible power, because the power of your intention is where it's at. You have to intend to make the shift in yourself. And then that open, willing, ready, guide me is the next step to just going, all right, you give me that tap on the shoulder. You give me the ability to be aware of what is coming to help me in this process that I have attended. The breaking down of the old way is the beginning of a foundation, a death to the old. And the Knight of Wands. This is forward movement. This is action. This is time for you to take action, to formulate the plan. Look at, you're riding a horse, you're taking a plane, you're flying with the bird, or you're driving a car. It's like, this is time for you to get moving. We don't have time for you to kind of hang around and hope things start getting better. We are the reason things are going to get better. And I am charging you right now with your part in that. You did not come into this world now for no reason. You came in with a purpose, you came in with a path, and you came in with things to learn. for many of us, the things that we came in to learn are the things that are proposing that we can't do what our path is, that are proposing blocks. And you came in to heal your past lives, your karmic energy, and your ancestral energy. This is the lifetime we can do that. So what is it? What is your next step? It is time for you to get busy. No more mollycoddling here. No more, oh, you poor thing, I know you've had it rough. It's like, get over it, get moving, invite your guides in and start taking charge. I am willing, I'm open, I'm ready, guide me. And I can almost guarantee you the next thing that comes up for you is like, I mean, I do it. I do it. Well, with this sacral chakra energy, I don't want to do that. No. Is there something else I can do? Own it. I'm open, willing, ready. You show me my next step. What does that look like? How is it blocking me? Show me what that means to me, because they will show you. You will get an awareness of what's coming through with their signs, their messages, their ways of communicating with you. It is a powerful way to live, open, willing, ready. And then the last card that came up is, ooh, I love this, but I'm going to have to read it. The Seven of Cups. Let's see what that's about. I love this card. It's gorgeous. The Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups. Whew, that light shining in my eye. The Seven of Cups, a tough one to navigate, particularly because there is a cloudiness and a delusion that create a misconception in our emotions. Each cup represents a dream we have in our mind and soul. Each one tugs on our heartstrings. You know, I could become a composer or write a book or move to the ocean or become a fashion designer or sail. Yeah, I could learn to sail. The thing is, when you are spending all of this time living in your imaginary worlds, what is in the reality that you achieve? What progress have you made in your actual life? Sometimes multitasking can make things get done faster. In the Seven of Cups, that is not the case. Choose one thing. And this fully caps this reading. It's like, we probably have many things we need to work on. Just my next best step. You know, when I do my card readings with people, I have them invite their guides, angels, companions in. I invite my guides, angels, companions in, so we can understand and receive their next best step. That is all open, willing, ready needs to be providing for you. What is my next best step? What is it that I can do now to create less of this? There's just so many things, because if you're like most of us humans, we have lots of things wrong with us in our minds and in our comparisons to others, which is never a good thing, but we do it anyway. And so, what is my next best step? It can be very simple. It can be just that. I am open, I'm willing, I'm ready, guide me. What is my next best step? So, I think we are complete for this beautiful, right before the full moon, incredibly powerful full moon, which is on Monday, the 24th, 25th, depending on where you are. I urge you to really tune in the next day or so to what you are desiring to be released in order for you to move forward. The full moon is that time to release. It's also a time to clear your crystals. And I've done a lot of work with my crystals lately. I did some salt clearing with them, but I want them out under that full moon. Powerful. And we have a penumbral eclipse on this moon, but I think it's one that we won't see, if I remember correctly. I just know it is super powerful. And as water, we are 73% water. Molecularly, we're 90% water. So that moon energy is going to affect us. And we're already moving into it. A little bit of sleeplessness. I woke up at 1:30 realizing, well, I had to go to the bathroom. But it was like, yeah, my mind is already active again. And so I took 4 more sprays of my sleep spray because I didn't want to totally put myself at. And then I woke up at 6, which is a little bit later than I like to get up, because I really like to have my time in the morning where I just sit in the energy with my guides and just quiet energy, but nonetheless, rested, rejuvenated, and ready to take on the world. And I've got an amazing, busy next couple days. Today, I'm going to do a psilocybin journey. I've been gifted 4 different types of psilocybin to experience, so I can choose the one that is best for the offering I have during the gathering that I will be holding. And so I've got some amazing experiences coming up for myself, and I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be interesting to see what comes up, because there are 4 very different types of psilocybin. So a lot of healing happens in our brain with that. A lot of awarenesses come through, and some just enjoyment and fun. And sometimes they're very profound journeys. They can be very weighty. So, but it is always, especially as we enter in with open hearts for our highest and best good, that we get the guidance we need at that time. I think we are complete this morning. I'm Victoria Savage, Nurse Savage on your side, your wisdom guided oracle. Until we meet again. And I'm going to put the link to my retreat in the comments if you'd like to check it out and see if it's something that resonates with you. Thanks for joining me. Until we meet again.